wanted to do a video today on supplements and subliminals. Now, there's two main supplements that I highly recommend. And the question becomes this. When you listen to a subliminal, you're automatically manifesting the nutrients, or your body's going to create the nutrients that you need to manifest or fulfill the subliminal. We can even write affirmations or subliminals like I've already made for potassium deficiency, magnesium deficiency. The list goes on. We can make these subliminals and these affirmations to produce the nutrients in your body. But it's going to take time, right, to listen to those subliminals. It's going to take time to listen to those subliminals and replicate and manifest in your physical body, which is just a molecular structure, the nutrients. But when you listen to the subliminal, yes, your body's going to produce the nutrients and do what it has to do to achieve the results. The question becomes then, but that's going to take time. So if you are looking to boost or speed up your results, you would want to consume supplements. Because that's what supplements are, right? Stop and think about it a little bit. That's what supplements is. It's short for supplementation. You're supplementing or supporting something. That something here is your subliminal results. So we have supplements. Now, what supplements do we take to support your subliminal results? I haven't done extensive research. But, being in, the fitness industry for my entire adult life now, successfully, not just on my first year for the 5th time. Right? A lot of people say they've been computer coding for 5 years or graphic designing for 5 years, but when you look at their portfolio, what you really see is they're on year number 1 for the 5th time. So you have several key things here. You got folic acid, or folic acid, which is a supplement you can buy. Now, when females are pregnant, this is something that doctors recommend that they take. You take the folic or folic acid and you consume it, right? And what it does is it supports cellular production. It supports new cells, or even some studies go deeper and further to say that this supplement will literally produce new DNA and genetic growth. Wow. So what this means for, if you're listening to physical subliminals, then by jolly gee, you want to be taking folic acid, right? So you have the folic acid that you want to take, which will promote, just because you're not pregnant and you're not having a baby, but it's very close to wanting to support a new child, right? Because your physical results are manifesting a completely new version of yourself. Now, no, you do not have to be pregnant to take folic acid. A lot of people that take it for multiple reasons, and one of them, which is why you're going to take it, is because you're listening to subliminals, right? So you have folic acid, and then another one that I highly recommend is fish oil. You have these fatty acids, which are these omegas are very, very good for 2 parts. Your physical brain and your physical heart. When you listen to physical subliminals, and there's so many more benefits for fish oil. So many more benefits. So I highly recommend, unless if you are already consuming a lot of fish in your diet every day, maybe you work at a restaurant that serves fish or sushi or something, then you don't need to. But if you're like the rest, everybody else who's not working at a fish restaurant or a fish market, then you need to consume high amounts of fish oil. I recommend at least over 1,000 milligrams. I highly recommend at least 1,000. If you're like me and you're lifting weights or you're working out too, I recommend maybe even 1,500. Those are the two key supplements I recommend if you are listening to Subliminals. Now you can go further. I highly recommend magnesium. Magnesium is very beneficial too. Magnesium, I recommend vitamin K. Vitamin K is very powerful. B vitamins can be good depending on, if you're doing a lot of physical activity, you work a labor job or you work out a lot and you're listening to physical subliminals, I would recommend B vitamins too. I would also recommend red rice supplements, red rice, to really benefit or support the bloodstream or a healthy blood flow, blood pressure with some red yeast. I would even recommend milk Thistle. I don't care how you pronounce these. I just care what they do for me, right? Or I don't care. I don't think, right? Who cares how you pronounce them? It's about what they're going to do for you. I'm going to put the links in the video description. And this supplement will help really clear out your liver and detox your liver. I recommend just a general detox at least once a month, if not 2 or 3 times a month. You know, do a very, very strong and powerful detox. Just detox everything. Even do a water fast if you can. Right? If you can do a water fast, do a water fast. It's very powerful. You know, lastly, I would recommend, this is a little extreme. But if you can afford it, I would recommend drinking water, alkaline water, or drinking a very, very pH balanced and pH focused water. Now you have to be careful when people start doing alkaline water and they start purifying their water. The thing people don't realize here is that your shower water and when you brush your teeth, people forget and they start using the sink water when they brush their teeth, or they're using the sink water when they take a shower. So if you're gonna do alkaline and pH balanced water, which will help your results a lot, you got to get a water purifier that's legitimate. And when you take your showers, make sure the water that you're showering with is purified too. But then also, when you brush your teeth, make sure you're using that water too. You have to be very, very careful here, right? There's little ways that they get you. They get you, right? These are the key supplements I would recommend. Like I said, maybe some of you, I know we have some younger souls watching these videos. I understand maybe you can't quite pull off all of these. If you only have to choose between, you only had 2 to choose, right? You're a young soul, maybe you only have 2 to choose from. I would go fish oil and folic acid, or folic acid. If you can do all of them, by Jolly G, you're going to see results start. These are the supplements. There's no more. I have nothing else to add. I know maybe some of you may have some tricks up your sleeves, but from my awareness, these are the best that are going to benefit you. Have a beautiful day. Beautiful day. I appreciate all of the support, all of the love from the community. I love and appreciate every single one of you.